Hi everyone, my name is Patrice Wiley, and I'll be talking to you all today about someone who I feel is very inspirational, someone who I think to be a very phenomenal woman. You may recognize her from her daytime television show, or the fact that she is the richest black woman in America. Of course, I will be talking about Oprah Winfrey. I feel that she's a true rags to riches story. The fact that she could start off underprivileged and work her way up to being someone who's worth or net worth about $3 billion, I believe to be very out of this world. And so I just wanted to touch bases and kind of pay tribute and homage to Oprah and to speak on her life, her accomplishments, and just some of her current endeavors. So without further ado, this is my tribute to Oprah. Oprah's life, she was born January 29th, 1954 in Kosciuszko. Please excuse my pronunciation if it's wrong, but Kosciuszko, Mississippi. Her father was Vernon Winfrey, a coal miner, and her mother, Vernita Lee, was a housemaid. The first 6 years of her life, she lived with her grandmother, and then after that, went to live with her mother. At the age of 13, she ran away from home. At 14, she was pregnant with a baby boy, but her son didn't survive life in this world. He died shortly after birth. At the age of 17, Oprah won a local beauty pageant in Tennessee, Miss Black Tennessee to be exact. And then from that point on, she attracted the attention of a local American radio station, African American radio station, which hired her as a part-time newsreader. And this is where the start of her success began. In 1976, she moved to Baltimore, and she landed a hit television chat show, People Are Talking. And then after that, she was called upon to host her own morning show, which I think is great. Some of her accomplishments. I think we all know that Oprah had her own television show. It was very famous. One of my favorite lines, you get a car, you get a car. I just think is amazing because you can use it for anything, Oh, you get grounded, you get in trouble. Like, it's so versatile. But anyways, the Oprah Winfrey Show, or sometimes referred to as just Oprah, aired nationally for 25 seasons. September 8th, 1986 to May 5th or May 25th in 2011. The show was aired in Chicago, Illinois. And I'm just going to go down a list of some of her accomplishments by years. So between 1995 and 1997, she had an Emmy for the Best Talk Show and the Best Host Award 2 years in a row, and became the first black woman, or the only black, on the Forbes list of 400 richest Americans in the same year. Oprah's Angel Network was formed, and it encouraged people to contribute charitable work and volunteer work in their communities. So she is kind of starting this movement where we want to pay it forward, we want to give help to those in need. And now it is done so widely, but I want to say, and in the 90s, being a black philanthropist and to have the money to do it is just amazing. Between the years of 2002 and 2005, she received the Bob Hope Humanitarian Award for her services to television and film. She was named by Time magazine as one of the most 100 influential people of the year. And for a poll for Americans, she was ranked 9th place for a public poll of the greatest American. Which is awesome. When you can get everybody on the same page like that, that really speaks volumes about your character and who you are as a person. Between the years of 2007 and 2012, she invested $40 million and much of her time creating the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for girls in Johannesburg in South Africa, which she started in January of 2007. She was awarded the National Community Service by Spelman College, the National Community Service Award by Spelman College, and For those of you that don't know, it's a historically black college and university, but for all girls. So I think that she probably impacted a lot of young black women lives. Uh, for her to accept that award and for anyone to want to give it to her, um, again, really speaks about her character and who she is as a person. Um, some of her current endeavors, I think we all know, has the Oprah Winfrey Network. Um, and this is underneath her production, Harpo Productions. And some of the shows that are on this are, The Have and the Have-Nots, Iyanla Fix My Life, which is one of my favorite shows. Greenleaf, I hear, is really good. If Loving You Is Wrong. I mean, the list goes on and on. She's partnered with Tyler Perry to create a lot of these shows and get a lot of ratings. And to have a station, a network named after you really shows your power and the force that you have in this world. And another thing that she does is she pursues a healthy lifestyle. She has partnered with Weight Watchers, and she also has a cookbook out, Food, Health, and Happiness cookbook. I personally have not read it, but if you are looking to get into that weight loss motivational spirit, it is probably a good read. But I think overall, just going through a list of her accomplishments and knowing where she came from versus where she is now, I think that we can all agree that this is an amazing woman, someone who simply just did not take no for an answer or let her circumstances stop her from being the great, influential woman that she is today. Again, I believe she's so phenomenal. She's gone above and beyond what's required out of a human being, and she just pushes people to be the best that they can be. I admire her. I admire all of her accomplishments. I'm amazed at how she just maneuvered through life to get where she is today, and I am grateful that in my lifetime I was able to witness some of these many achievements. And I hope you all may have learned a little bit of something if you didn't know before. At least now you know. And everyone have a great night. Thank you.